have a video to make. So hey, what's up guys? Worldwide here. So yeah, in today's video, I'll be taking a close-up look at the Mission Samurai 2 dartboard. Now I happened to find this last week. It was on sale right here on Amazon USA for a little slightly less than $40. It was like $39.95. With tax, they got me for slightly north of $43. Not a bad deal for a brand new dartboard, and I kind of wanted a new dartboard anyway, and I wanted to try something that I've never tried before. So that's why I bought this thing. Now, I just want to let you know, this isn't like a typical review video. It's more of a first impressions, because in the past, I've made some mistakes on dartboard reviews. The Blade 6 dual core, perfect example. Out of the box, I love that thing. I thought it looked great. It had the roto locks on the back. Fantastic dartboard out of the box. However, after using it for about a month, the fibers, the sisal, they loosened up. And it just became way too soft. Gotta be honest, I do not like that dartboard. And I've reviewed 2 other Blade 6 dartboards. Same thing, just way too soft. And in the end, not liking them at all. Now, the opposite could be said about the Target Aspire dartboard. Out of the box, I didn't like it. Didn't really give it a great review. However, after using it for about a month, it grew on me. The dartboard was really firm. Ended up loving that dartboard. The Target Aspire right now, as of today, probably one of my favorite dartboards that I've ever used. It's great for home use. It's super firm. So anyway, yeah, this is going to be just a first impressions. As I use this board over the next month or so, probably 6 weeks, I'll do like an update video. And that way I can give you some better feedback after I use it a bit. So yeah, what do you say we get this thing out of the plastic packaging here? We'll take a quick first look. We'll do like a close-up look at the segments. Of course, I've got to measure a few segments as well. So I got the digital calipers. But yeah, we'll measure some segments, and then after that, get it on the wall. I'll throw a few darts at it anyway. We'll have to hit my first 180. And at the end of the video, I just kind of give you a quick wrap-up on what I think of the Mission Samurai 2 dartboard. So here we go. Okay guys, first look out of the box. It did come wrapped in plastic, which I like, which is just an added layer of protection. And it did come with the standard mounting hardware. So that's how we're gonna get that thing hung on the wall. But let me open this thing up, I guess, and then we'll get a quick first impression. Okay, yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, keep in mind, it's a $40 dartboard. But yeah, there we go. So, quick once over. I'm liking that the bullseye is centered. I am seeing a couple imperfections, but let me get this camera out of the tripod and we'll give you a closer look. Okay guys, we're going handheld here. And I gotta say, I just gave it the quick once over off camera and I'm pretty impressed. I mean, keep in mind, this is not a $100 dartboard. It cost me like 40 bucks. So yeah, I think I'm pretty impressed right off the bat. Now I gotta start with the coloring. The black seems like a nice deep black. The reds kind of pop, so the coloring is great here. The green looks good, and overall, I think the paint job is pretty decent, especially for what I paid. But going in a little closer, you can see the biscuit marks, but again, I mean, you're not gonna notice this stuff from 7 feet back, right? I mean, if I had to nitpick, I mean, there is a little bit of missing paint off of some of the segments, but I mean, come on, that's very minor. Overall, I think this looks incredible. I mean, I'm a big fan of the centered bullseye. Look at that. I think the bullseye looks incredible overall, right? There's really no biscuit marks running through. So yeah, the bullseye looks great. I'm going to pepper that thing here in a little bit. But yeah, not too bad, right? Again, if I had to nitpick a little bit, I mean, there's some paint marks where they shouldn't be. Some paint missing there in that segment, but that's minor. As you use that, these segments are going to kind of spread out a little bit, or the sisal is going to spread out, and that will fill in. And worst comes to worst, I can just use a marker and fill it in. But yeah, what do you guys think? Not too bad for 40 bucks, right? So I think that's about it. We're going to use the standard mounting hardware. I guess I can show you the back real quick, right? Yeah, so pretty typical standard. I'll put the bolt right there in the center, put the 3 rubber things there to balance it. And we'll get this thing hung up on the wall. I'll throw a few darts at it and let you know what I think of the Mission Samurai 2 dartboard for 40 bucks. Oh, I totally forgot. I have to measure some segments. So I got the digital calipers there. We'll measure a few of the more popular segments, the treble 20, the double 20. We'll check the bullseye, the 19, probably the 16 and the double 16. And I'm guessing slightly north of 9 millimeters wide, somewhere thereabouts. So yeah, I'm kind of curious to see the segment size here. Then I'll get this thing hung up on the wall, throw a few darts at it, and I'll let you know what I think. The Mission Samurai 2. Okay guys, time to measure some segments, and I apologize, we're going to have to go upside down. This is just about impossible to do on camera by yourself. I need a cameraman to hold the camera, but we're going to start with the original 20 segment here. And like I said, I'm guessing slightly north of 9 millimeters. So it looks like the treble 20 is 9.35 millimeters wide. And this might not be perfect. Again, it's so hard to do this on camera. The double 20, 9.33 millimeters wide. So yeah, that's on par with other dartboards that I've checked. Let's check the 16 segment. Yeah, 9.35, so very consistent here. 9.33 for the double 16. Now let's check the bullseye. Make sure we can see that. Usually, if I recall from other reviews, it's about 32 millimeters wide, I think. 32, 33. All right, so the bullseye width, 31.77, or for the 25 I meant. Now we'll check the bullseye. That's usually around 12.5 millimeters. So let's see what this is. Okay, 12.83 going across the bullseye. So nice healthy bullseye there. And I tell you what, the bullseye looks great on this board. Let's check, we'll do another popular segment here, the 19. Treble 19 is 9.46, 9.45. I hope you can see that. In the double 19, which hopefully none of us have to use, 9.27-ish, somewhere thereabouts. Hopefully you can see that. So yeah, I think the segment size is on par with other dartboards that I've reviewed, so nothing out of the ordinary there. But yeah, general, pretty decent segment sizes. Okay guys, I just got it hung up on the wall, and first thing I like right off the bat is that now my dartboard matches my Mission Surround, so that's kind of cool. The one thing, I gotta be honest with you, I do miss the roto locks. However, I mean, the dartboard did mount flush or pretty tight to the wall, so as much as I love the roto locks, it's not the end of the world, I suppose. But yeah, let's fire up the other camera, and we're gonna have to throw a few darts at this thing. Okay guys, I think we're recording. Yeah, that one's going. Here's what I'm gonna do. I haven't thrown a single dart today, but I've got my match darts, my 24-gram darts clearance darts. I'll put a picture up over there. They were like 16 bucks. I've got the Target Storm points on here. We're gonna capture my first ever dart at this dartboard. I will be going for the treble 20. I don't know what's gonna happen. Again, usually it takes me forever to warm up, but this is my first ever dart at this dartboard. Then after that, we're gonna try a variety of different darts, everything from 11 grams on up, and we'll see what I think of this dartboard. But yeah, here we go. First ever dart at the Mission Samurai 2. You know it, come on. That was my first dart of the day too. Let me throw a couple at the bullseye. Hey, I think that's gonna be a good board now, right? Right into the 3. Okay, well, hey, there's my first turn, the first dart, treble 20. So I think it's going to be a good board. But yeah, let me warm up for a bit. Like I said, we're going to grab some other darts, and we'll just have a field day here. Here we go. Nice dart. Okay, guys, just warmed up for a few minutes. Nothing serious today. We're just kind of conducting a little experiment here. So here's what I figure I'd do. You know how new dartboards, they're usually really firm out of the box? So, where are they? Oh, right here. A set of, I don't even know what these weigh, about 14 grams, soft tip darts. These are the Unicorn Bob Anderson darts with a L-style lip point. Will they stick into a brand new dartboard? Who knows? I'm just gonna throw random areas of the dartboard. Oh yeah, seems like they stick. No problem. Oh, okay, yeah, they will stick, if that answers your question. We'll do We'll do one more. Just some random stupid experiments. Bullseye? Wow, they even stick in the bullseye. Usually the bullseye is the most firm area of the dartboard. Ah, hey, bullseye with a third dart. Okay, how about 11.5-gram darts? Oop. We've got the Frankensteins with the silver points. They're kind of scuffed up though, so shouldn't be an issue. I forgot to take off these 66 millimeter long or 65 millimeter long Red Dragon Joust stems. Treble 20. All right, we'll go 18s. Yeah, no issues. I mean, it is a really firm dartboard as of right now. I mean, a lot of dartboards are firm out of the box, but some tend to loosen up more than others. Okay, so yeah, soft tip stick and Frankenstein stick. Now I got this one. I think these are darts clearance. I don't even know what they weigh, maybe 19 grams, but they have really smooth silver points. So will silver points hold in a brand new dartboard this firm? Let's find out. Hey, third dart saver on a dartboard first impressions. So we'll leave those in there for a second. And what can we grab? I'll just grab my match darts. All right, so yeah, we'll have a few throws here. But yeah, first impressions, it's very firm. So I hope it stays that way. Me personally, I love a firm dartboard at home. And it seems like the silver points are holding in there pretty good. So yeah, great dartboard so far. Nice and quiet too. You know how it is when you get a new dartboard? It's just so quiet. And I know I didn't speak too much of the blade wiring system, but looks pretty good to me. It's only raised up ever so slightly, but it seems good. Again, I'm gonna have to use it for a month, see if I get bounce outs or anything like that. So it's just really hard to comment on things right out of the box. Right down the middle. Ooh, very nice. Has a great sound to it as well. Yeah, well, I'm surprised with that. I mean, these points, the silver points on these darts clearance darts are so slick. Usually I get a lot of fallouts, but hey, they held right there for probably a good minute or so with no signs of falling out. I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed for 40 bucks. I really am. Love the sound of it. But I think, you know what, that holds true for most new dartboards. Yeah, it hits, it almost sounds like a pillow or something. It's beautiful sound. All right, we'll do one more here. Oop, wow, that was tailed down. I kind of just lofted that, and I've got the Condor Slims. We'll see what happens. That might come out of the board, I don't know. Now I guess it's in there to stay. 100. Yeah, wow, they hold in really well. I'm surprised. Okay, well, I guess there's a few experimental throws. Like I said, everything from super light soft tip darts, my Frankensteins, my match darts, those silver, very smooth silver points holding the board. So I'm impressed with what I see so far, but you know what we gotta do? I gotta hit my first 180 and we're gonna get out of here. And again, I'll do an update probably 6 months down the road. My doorbell's going off. I'll be right back with a 180. A lot of these videos recently, the first two darts always go in the left-hand corner. Not that I'm complaining. Oh, is that in too? Haha, there it is. The first 180 on the Mission Samurai 2 dartboard. All three darts pinned in that left-hand corner. Let's see if I can take them out. You get a better look. So that was the first one. There's the other two. Second dart. And there's the third. Bonus points for guessing the darts, but these darts do have the Red Dragon Trident points, smooth silver points, no issues sticking in the dartboard at all. But yeah, that was my very first 180 on the brand new dartboard. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video on the Mission Samurai 2. If you did, thumbs up, always appreciated. And again, like I've said a couple times in this video already, I'm gonna have an update probably in about 6 weeks for now. So yeah, just give me a chance to use it a little bit more. And we'll check for bounce outs, we'll check for durability, see how well the board is holding up, and if it maintains its firmness, which I really like the firmness right out of the gate. But all that's to be determined. So I guess that's it for the video, guys. So far, first impressions, really good. $40, I'm not going to complain at all. So that's it for the video, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Later. Oh yeah, that is firm.